An elderly man sits alone, staring at his hands. Arthur spent his entire life wrapped in melody. He was a master cellist. But as the years stole his hearing, the world grew terrifyingly quiet. He told me the silence felt like a heavy, locked door between him and God. How do you provide spiritual comfort to a man whose language has vanished? I couldn't give him back his hearing. Words fell flat. Prayer felt distant. He wasn't just losing his ears, he was losing his soul's deepest connection. I knew we had to find God not in the words, but inside the silence itself. I decided, as the chaplain, to bring a cello for Arthur the next day. As I entered Arthur's room the next morning holding the cello, Arthur started to weep. He reached for the cello. I guided Arthur's trembling hands to rest flat against the polished wood of the instrument's body. I asked him to hold it. I drew a bow across the lowest string while he held the instrument. A deep, resonant wave pulsed through the wood. Arthur let out a gasp. Tears continued to roll down his cheeks. Through his fingertips, the music was alive again. I noticed Arthur's face soften a little into a beautiful, peaceful smile. We sat like that for an hour, no words spoken, just the steady, rhythmic vibration of the notes grounding him. I had noticed that he had stopped weeping. We continued to sit in silence, with only the low tone of the instrument breaking the ambiance. I could sense that Arthur's grief was gone, at least for this moment. In the stillness and the sacredness of that moment, I could hear the busy city traffic below his window. Arthur looked at me and whispered, "I thought he had forgotten me, but I can now feel his heartbeat." Arthur didn't need to hear a sermon to know he was loved. I assured Arthur that he was not forgotten and that God was with him. I looked out of the window on the other side of his room and quietly described to Arthur the beautiful garden, the fountain, and the people walking on the pathway. I noticed Arthur smiling. He still was touching the cello. Pastoral care isn't about fixing a crisis or speaking into the void. It is about sitting in the dark with someone until their eyes adjust. It is about remembering that love speaks loudest when the world goes completely quiet.